Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
It's time to get it started. All righty. This is Hood Talk, and this is Mr. Noah Hall, and I'm here with Miss Bella.
Hello, everyone.
Go ahead with the topic, Miss Bella.
The topic for tonight is, are you dating down and need to raise your standards?
You think they need to raise their standards?
We are here to discuss. Are you dating down and need to probably raise your standards or raise your standards? So are you sure you're not settling in your current situation? If they keep saying things like you're out of my league and you just feel that you're not connected to each other or deeper levels than physical, perhaps it's time to rethink the situation. So we are here tonight to talk about some signs of dating down.
Signs of dating down.
Signs of dating down.
Ooh. I don't even know what that is. Signs of how do you date down anyway? I need to know. You need to.
Oh my goodness.
Little people like me. What is a dating down?
Well, hey, we are here to discuss to see if that's what you're doing. We're here to find out if you're affected by these signs.
Well, we sure gonna see.
We're here for it.
Okay. Well.
Oh yeah, and then also Mr. Know-It-All, he's gonna share the StreamYard. If you guys would care to join within this conversation and want to place your comments, we have the StreamYard attached at the top of the comments. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Okay. Just handling business.
Well, we sure appreciate you, sir.
All right, it's up there. It's up there, ready and waiting, I guess.
We thank you, sir.
All right. So, let's get into it.
Let's do it, sir.
Do you think you ever dated down?
Yeah, I think so. I think I have dated down. And, a lot of times you date down, you get to know people and you think like, oh, wait, this is not what I want. So you get out of the situation. Mm-hmm. But then there are circumstances where you give it a benefit of a doubt. Oh, let me give this a try and not just be so, how they always call women, say when you're acting above your means or above other people's standards, they try and say you're bougie. So they say you trying to act bougie. It's nothing like that. You just know what you will accept and what you will not accept in certain situations. So that's just what I mean.
Well, I don't know. I guess dating down. Dating, the word dating. So I guess in the word dating and dating down, I don't know if I ever considered myself actually dating down.
Why not?
Because I think men see stuff a little different than ladies. Because when you dating somebody, they actually, meet your mother and all kind of stuff. And I think I hold myself as a high standards. What I, a pretty good standard. What I bring around my mother.
Okay, well, hey, that's the number one thing, if to know you're dating down. A lot of times, okay, dating, it can be a source of
you saying just
No, hold on. I agree with you. Now, when you're just dating for recreation purposes or just trying to enjoy yourself or just have a good time with people, that's different. So we're talking about the dating sense of a purpose.
What up, Mr. Perkins? Yeah.
So we're talking about in the dating sense of a purpose. You learning the social skills or confidence and manners and conversation. So it's something that you're pursuing.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, in your instance and what we're talking about dating down, you can date someone, but a lot of times most men, their mother be the go-to. They let mom meet them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know, yay or nay.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Look, in most female situations, we don't take them to our loved ones first. We take them to our friends. Somebody that we feel like we're cool with, and we want to get up. Okay.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that, because most times when men pick women up, they pick them up at their parents' house or I'm saying like back in the day or whatever.
Okay. You're talking about high school stuff.
Not just high school stuff, but okay. I understand that too, but that's dating. So when people start dating, the man actually the one that meets her mother, her family first. It's not the other way around.
Normally, yes, that's how it would.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do. I got you. I got you on that part.
So if I'm meeting her family and all that first, I'm already seeing, okay, what am I getting myself into? You know what I'm saying? So I know a brother gang banger and he don't rep the same thing I rep. Or no, I'm just saying. I mean, this is what goes through me and minds, like. You know
so why would men all be gangbangers? You should
no.
Brothers are gangbangers.
No, I'm saying this is some stuff that, no, I'm saying this is some stuff that can happen through a man's mind as he getting to know a girl. You go to there, like you seen Friday. You seen Friday when the dude was trying to date the little Puerto Rican girl and the Mexican dude, her brothers. Remember when Ice Cube and he got chased, by them, and they ain't want her dating them, and they were so protective. That's what you go through. That's what men go through trying to date. You feel what I'm saying? You got to go through a whole lot of people to even get there, because you got to go through, just like you said, the friend girls. You got to go through the mama, the daddy, if he there, the brothers, the sisters. You got to go through all that. A man come, see, a woman don't have to go through none of that, because she ain't coming picking him up on the first day, getting to meet people and have to go through all this stuff. Because you got to think about it. Look at all the movies. When the boys show up, he's scared because he got to deal with the daddy. There was no, remember Bad Boy with Martin, and they was threatening the little boy. You better have my daughter back at this time. This what happens to. I remember when my sister was finna go to the prom. Me and my dad is sitting up there waiting on, you know what I'm saying, waiting on the dude to show up. We at the door. It just, we didn't know that he's going to be a star football player that's bigger than both of us show up. I mean, I didn't know. I looked at him getting out the car. Sister, look like you on your own player. And look, I was like, my sister would keep picking these dudes that's like super athletes and stuff. I was like, I'm gonna let my sister make it because she is picking like I dealt with my sister, my older sister. She was picking football stars, police. You know, I couldn't compete with this. I had to bag up. You know, I ain't finna go to jail messing with your boyfriends and stuff. I can't do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? She ain't getting no lightweights. she going straight for heavyweights and you know.
Well, she was your sister, right?
Right, and hey.
Martin said, despite my attitude, I don't see any lady as inferior. My go-to is energy, not social status.
Mm-hmm.
And you should.
Yeah.
If your energy stank, I'm in the wine.
In the wind. Yeah, I agree with that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I guess with me, I have never looked, you know, I don't never see it as dating down because I never look at them, because what makes it turn off to me is the attitude, not the status of their money or, you know, what they got. You know what I'm saying? It's like that conversation, you conversating with somebody, and then that's when they say a couple things, you be like, oh.
But you know, often when you begin to date a person, you just first thing you see on the person is their physical characteristics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't get into their financial status or other aspects that will probably make a difference on your life in the future.
Right.
You think about their physical characteristics and their personality in the beginning. Yeah. So that's anyone that you meet, date, whatever, you know. So when you go into any situation, it's a learning experience. So you'll know if you're going to sit in this situation. A lot of times, this is what we face with. We meet people and they put on these personas to be someone else. They give all these great vibes and things like that. And then after they get comfortable, the natural them come out. Mm-hmm. So that's why so many people meet people in the club so they can see what's really going on. Because, you know, in the club, they are already loose and free, and tongue is not tied to be somebody else. They are giving their own perceptions of who they are.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you another thing. I like to meet people. I like to meet people when they down, but I also like to see them again and meet them again. It's like meeting a person different when they got it, when they start making money, because when they start making money, you can see who they really are now. You know, because when people down, they kind of like they change and they do what they got to do to survive. Sometimes they nice to people they wouldn't normally be nice to. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't doing as well right now. Yeah. But once a person got money, that's when you know who they are. You know what I'm saying? One thing people can say about me, you know what I'm saying? A joker was telling me the other day, he said, man, ever since I known you, you act the same way towards me. And see, that's what I try to do. I try to act the same way. A lot of people change around me, but I try to act the same way. You know what I'm saying? Even though you'll have your up and down days and this and that, most people ain't gonna know it because I try to kick it the same way all the time.
Well, good. I'm glad to know that. You be mean to me. Crazy. That's what you do. But go back one. Robert said, exactly, bro. Them attitudes can get you next instantly. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Like Martin says, dating the representative.
Right.
They're selling themselves. That's what you get in the beginning.
First 3 or 4 months, you dating a representative.
Straight representative. Look, let me tell you, the thing about it with me, dating me, you're going to get me from the beginning, because I'm going to be just as special as I am, because I can't hide my special. Anyway, see how you act? Robert said, man, them representatives for the birds. I don't have any feathers. Dang. Oh, Lord. Chris said, some men don't look at the status. We look at what she do for me, how she will care for me, and how she will enrich our lives together.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right. See, men don't chase women for the same thing. Women are chasing man for. See,
in some stats, yeah.
See, men want that peace. Somebody gonna be good head on her. She nice. She ain't tripping. You easy to talk to and all that. See,
so man, you don't want no neck roll? I thought that was it. I thought that was a turn on.
Nah, I would look. I don't. Even when I was young, I didn't deal with that type too long.
Oh, okay.
That was if I caught you in the club and you was mean, by the time I left that morning or whatever, I ain't mess with that mean stuff. I'm sorry. I ain't mess with nobody.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Go back.
I'm just saying.
This man said, if I come to the club, you were mean. By the time I left the next day, I ain't coming back because you was mean when I met you, but I just needed to do what I needed to do. That just goes to say what Chris said. Chris said, what you can do for me. So you weren't looking for that. You was looking for what you can do for me.
Right. What she could do, care for me. See, people know me. I went through some homeless days, so sometimes I dealt with people I ain't really want to deal with like that, you know. I like, oh, she got a nice house. Okay, I don't like y'all women sometimes.
You didn't like her, you liked her house.
Oh, I've been drinking too much. I can't make it, son. I can't make it back home right now. I'm gonna have to deal with this today. I'm just saying that.
Hey, look, the truth is, that's all.
Look at my boy said, you always been solid, G. He always try to be the same person.
Anyway, he said, stop telling stories. I don't tell stories. I tell a real.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Chelsea said, left my ass off. My true colors there from the jump. Mine's too, honey, because most of the time when I'm even comfortable to even meet a person, I'm just in my zone where I can talk. It doesn't matter.
He does a great job, Chris. Yeah, that was a good comment though. Yeah.
He said the neck roll is a turn on, the vacancy sign for replacement.
Hey, look, that neck roller gonna work that night. I'm in the club, I'm like, I'm gonna see if she did a neck rolling in the morning. But you got that attitude, player. I don't like nothing but some niceness.
Look, that's what you said. But listen to Tasha's comment to let us know why you just reneged on your comments. You just say you like nothing but niceness. But he stayed till the morning because she was mean in the club.
I said why. I said I couldn't make it to the next stop.
But you still stayed till the morning.
I might have was good. I
stayed to the morning.
I made it,
You still stayed to the next morning, even with her mean self not being nice in the club.
Exactly, bro. Had to take that cat from being mean. See, sometimes you think they being mean because they need something. They might ain't had none in a while. Then you give them some. Then you like, why you still mad? I thought they were gonna side a problem.
The stuff I deal with right here. Oh, I see y'all ready tonight. Look at Robert. To make second brother make
bro. Put your neck muscles to work.
Tasha, I'm with you. That's all I can say.
My bad. I'm just saying though. You heard that? And they don't supposed to get up mad? Nah, that's not the next day.
Well, you must then snap the happy ending. Then you need to go back and try it again.
I think I'm pretty good. If I didn't snap no happy ending, I'm sorry. I got to.
You need to work on it. Go and do some push-ups.
Look, I'll be like, ain't no happy in her.
Oh, you so arrogant. Get your whole life back together.
Hey, nah, look. I remember even my brother back in the day, he used to say like, we all was arrogant. See, all of us were tall, 6'3", 6'5". We all thought we had the biggest things. It wasn't like. But look, my bro used to say, hey man, hey. He said, hey man, hey, can you take my thing to the bathroom and tap it so I can reel it back in when it's through? We some arrogant, bro.
I see.
Oh Lord.
He said, nah, she gonna flow.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever.
I'm telling you now, I mean, man, sometimes you got to be arrogant, don't it? And don't forget to like and share. Don't you got to be arrogant though?
I don't think so, but
women arrogant. Watch this.
What's the difference between arrogance and for sure?
Okay, we're gonna say for sure then. Okay. Let me tell you what women say. Oh, you ain't never had nothing like this. Once you get this snapper, you ain't going nowhere. That would come out of women's mouth, right?
I don't say that. If you got to talk about it, you can't be about it. You don't have to tell it. Let it speak for itself.
Hold on. I do not prescribe to that. I prescribe that if you talk about it and be about it, you the shit.
Talking about it and being about it.
You gotta talk about it and be about it. Nah, if you talk about it and be about it, it's just like this here. Like it's dudes that go to the penitentiary and stuff like that and go get up in there. And it's a dude in there that'll say, if you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock your ass out. And when they say something else, he knocked their ass out. That means he talked about it and he was about it. And that even get him even more stripes for talking about it and being about it. See, when you talk about it and can't hold up, see, that's the dudes we talk about.
That's a different story.
You be talking how they miss and can't hold up. That's what women talk about. Oh, girl. He was sitting up there talking about he gonna hit it for hours and this and that. That dude 2 minutes out of here all night. He didn't hit it again.
And couldn't even wake up. Sleep.
I'm just saying.
Oh Lord.
He does it 5'2", 6'4", no DP.
He said 52. I guess like that's an age 52. His height 6'4". And
okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. All the dudes I be around.
Y'all in the 50 clubs. You in the 50-some club too, right? You still talking like that?
I ain't 50 yet, man. I'm gonna let them dudes stay in there. I ain't even 50 yet. I'm gonna let them stay in their 50s. I catch y'all next year or something. Look, I like the shot of one. My boy says, hard out here for a pin. Oh, okay, my bad.
All right, hustle and flow.
So are you saying you're the Well, I'm saying you got to be very confident to walk around with your chest.
It was one question. It's straight answer. She said, "Are you saying you're the Chisnick?"
Yes, I do.
He said he's a Chisnick, Tasha.
Look at that. And has snap, crackle, and pop. Oh, okay, my bad. He said, it ain't capping if you can do it. That's what I'm saying.
That's the whole part.
Just like if a dude, get what? Just like a dude talking about, hey, I'm gonna make it rain, get it Maserati, and he turn around and he bring Maserati, he throwing out money. You like, dude said he was gonna do it, and he did it, boy, he did it. And that's what people like that. If you say you're gonna do something, you do it.
Do it just like that. You ain't gotta talk much.
That is true.
He said that's the truth. Underestimate me. Oh, okay. He said underestimate me, but he just do it. Okay. She said, Tasha said some people are legends in their own mind.
Hey, I'm legend in my mind, in the streets, and okay, my bad. Let me
oh Lord, daddy arrogant.
Okay. Is it right? See, she said she like a little arrogance, not too much though. See,
right.
I'm just saying.
Look, let me tell you, you hear all this stuff. You hear from guys a lot of times. I can do this for you. I can do that for you. I'm this. I'm strong in this area. I can do this, blah, blah, blah. You hear it so much till it just become a repeat quote. So it's part of hello or how you doing? You know, you've heard this stuff before. You know what your response would be. The same thing. Hi, I'm good, you know. So hey, whatever. A little arrogance, I'm with Chelsea, is okay. But too much, you just overselling yourself for what? Robert said, had that happened, chick told me it was so good she made a guy say he heard Gabrielle trumpets. I told her there's only one way to find out. Hit, and she said, this ninja just stroked the hell out of me. So you done stroked the hell out of somebody? You must be the devil.
See, I think one time that when I got big on myself, I patted myself on the back. I had called myself, had did my thing or whatever, and I turned around and I seen the girl crying. And I said, oh, Lord, I'm about to get in trouble. What the hell I did? She said, it was perfect. I said, oh, shit.
You done messed your whole life up. Just like that. What the world was wrong with her? She was lying to you. She was lying like them fake orgasms. That's what that was.
Oh, fella, put your work in. You got to put your work in, man. She called her girl to tell her that. I'm telling you now.
Well, that's good. Anybody that can put it down, do it. Put it down.
Yeah, you don't got to be a little arrogant, because I be just saying, women the same way. Women be talking about their little snapper wagger. I put this thing on you. Yeah, you'll give me all your money. Yeah, you done heard women talk like that. Women say that in a minute. Oh, now they can have the worst stuff in the world. They be talking about, oh, Joe got to pay $500 for this, $1,000 for this. He gotta drop his whole rent and his whole. I'm telling you now, I done heard him say that, and I be looking at him like, really? He gonna drop that much?
He gonna make her pay his rent.
I be sitting up there saying,
I've seen it. Those same ones that be saying, I'm gonna put this snap on, he gonna be doing all this and that for me. You ended up doing what you said he was gonna do for you. They out there.
I mean, put that snap on it. He said, if they cry, you in a relationship.
We gonna be single forever, ain't it?
Listen. Or you run.
See, I can't deal with you.
Long as they don't know your whole name. Okay.
I'm taking names in social in the beginning, just in case.
Okay, ladies. Look, ladies. Take names in social.
In the beginning, girl, do it.
Cause it's over if you start crying. Dude gone. He gonna be scared of you.
If he make you cry, I already have that stuff in place. We don't know what we're dealing with.
You made her cry and you're not ready to date her. Run. See? She in love. That's what I'm saying. I seen it. I was like, oh, well, she was young buck too. I said, oh, Lord. They break out windows and everything. Young love is crazy. Yes, for the perfection.
Ain't nothing like it. Give me perfection. Seasoned to perfection.
A lie can't pay for what I can't measure. Let me see what my brother had to say. What the women gonna do though? What the women gonna do though? I'm telling you
about what, Tim? What we gonna do?
Now, when they were saying about arrogance, women arrogant.
Okay.
You act like you ain't seen these women out here. These women, all you gotta do is watch a couple of shows. Women, every woman out here want a 6-figure man. I be looking at them, I be like, you want a 6-figure? I mean, they be sitting up here, they be like, I want a man got to do this. He got to match my grind. I be like, oh, but you know what?
But what's wrong with that?
That's the show tomorrow. That's the most.
But listen, no, I'm just asking, what's wrong with a woman wanting a man to match her grind?
We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. See, I got the show tomorrow. Can a woman match the man grind, and can a man match the woman's hustle? See, I think women hustle better than men, but I think men grind better than women. Hey, I might be wrong, but see, a grind is getting it out the mud. See, I think men actually work in mud. When the last time you seen a woman working in the mud? Okay, I'm just saying.
When we were playing.
Go ahead, let's catch up on this thing. What is
Martin says, Vibe overlooks at this stage in my life. And that's true. You know, eye candy a lot of times get you messed up.
I'm telling you.
Tasha said the topic says raise your standards.
Right. You're right. And you have to do that after she said what? She said, hey, and the answer
you answer the topic.
Oh, yes. But I don't know that.
I do know.
Okay, go ahead.
That I'd rather live broke and happy with a man than I'm rich and miserable.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know y'all broke tails be happy together. It's so sweet.
Y'all can be happy because I ain't gonna be broke when I'm sorry. That business handling instead of gold digging. That's what I'm talking about. You want a joker gonna handle business, then gold digging all in your pockets. Let's see, what if a woman puts it on a man so good and he I done seen dudes out there like that.
How you saw them cry?
No, I ain't talking about at the moment, but he done cried.
They be in their feelings.
Yeah, they be crying to other dudes. You know how dude be, he be talking about something, and I done sat back and said, what the hell? I don't want what he got.
Well, you said I want to see what he got.
Well, lie.
I want to test the water.
I ain't talking about the nook. I'm talking about the mindset. I don't want what he got.
Well, listen. Okay, I get you.
See, I was raised up on. I was raised up on Too Short. When I see a joker start crying and stuff over women, I'm like, "Woo, what? Where you been? What club? I don't need to go where you been, cause you guys, you done caught a disease or something."
You ain't no good.
They get to crying and booing over women. I be looking at them. Ooh. Now, get what? And I done seen the hardest dudes out here. And I put my what's name?
Your what's name?
I done seen the hardest dudes out here break like little children over a woman leaving them or this and that. And I said, oh my. In
your entire life, has any woman made you shed a tear? That was
in my life?
A love sense. Like love. Ever.
In my life?
Yeah, like relationship stats.
Here.
In your entire life. It could be your high school life. I'm just asking.
Not shed a tear.
Right. Okay, we're good.
But I done disappointed me real bad and that made me mad, but not shed a tear. I can't say. Good. Because
you holding your man.
Why though? You know why though? The Army was already telling me Jody was hitting my girl while I was in the Army. They had already had us messed up. I was like, Jody doing all that
while was Jody hitting your girl?
They were preaching that from the door. They were like, Jody is back there knocking the boots down with your girl. I'm telling you now, when I was in the Army, they was already getting your head right. They were already telling you, hey, yeah, they back in the States already hitting your girl. Book, pop, 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 pop. You might well get ready. And then I started seeing, that's what helped me. When I was in the Army, and they did that, we went overseas, I started seeing these husbands and the boyfriends crying because they couldn't get back to their girlfriends. They out there having babies on them and everything. And them boys they were breaking their arms and everything, trying to get back to the States. I was like, oh my God, I don't never want that good. I'm sorry. They taught me well. It were two pimp player type dudes that set me down and taught me the game. And I to this day, I appreciate them for teaching me how the life really is. Not what I wanted it to be, how life really is. Let's run it down. Let's run it down right quick.
Martin said, know your worth.
Okay, you ready? Let me see.
She said, these country-ass men do not know how to treat a woman. Some, yes, but I tell you, you cannot, I repeat, put good punani on a weak dude.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, she said.
She said, not fiscally broke. I'm not going to be that myself if I can help it. Okay.
I got you. I know what it means. I know.
She said not physically broke, like broke. She ain't gonna be that if she can help it. So she gonna try to stack her little coins.
Big Dog said he been sprung. He said, I've been almost sprung twice. I had to wash my face in cold water. What up, Miss Kimberly?
Hey, Kim.
Oh, Lord.
He said, all Jesus thinks sensitive. You
did
a man code. These G's cringe like, why did he say that?
I'm just telling the truth. I done seen them, boy. I was like, whoo, these boys. Whoo, these women.
Oh, so them boys, not you. Just those boys. Everybody else but you.
No, listen now. I have been like I can say to me, I have been sprung a couple times, you know, in my teens for women. This before I hit 21. I ain't been nothing like that since probably 18, 19. I ain't been that type of way. I'm telling you now, when I got taught by the Army, when I went to the Army, that's the best thing that ever happened to me, because I was across seas watching these dudes go crazy, watching these Army dudes.
What is sprung? What is that? What is that considered?
They kind of like head over heels for a woman, kind of like. But that's not crying over and stuff like that. See, that's heart.
I'm not saying crying.
See, that's heartbroken now. That's heartbroken.
We talking about heartbroken, or are we talking about being sprung?
No, I'm saying.
Is anything wrong with being sprung?
No, I'm saying I'm sure everybody been sprung on somebody, but I'm saying like that heartbreak thing. I haven't went through that one. Yeah, let's run it down, because we.
She said, Mr. Know-It-All, stop fronting. You probably was looking for that woman with a flashlight in the daytime.
What? Didn't do it.
I'm going to sip my tea.
Now, get what? We used to say that all the time about the thing. Said we'll put that thing on you. Have you looking for that? That we said the same thing. Have you with a flashlight in the daytime looking for?
Look, we don't use flashlights no more. You know we do. What Mr. Fruit Loop Man say, just follow the nose. Just follow the nose. We sniff it.
See, look what Erica said right there. Look what Erica said right there.
She said, yes, they cried. The bitch is crying because he knows it's over with. He's messed up. He just go and eat the hairs off her head. She don't remember what happened the day before.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Keep it pimping. I'm taking that, and guess what? It's hard now. It been look. It was hard at a young age to keep. But see, I'm gonna tell you one thing about it. When I was coming up, we was listening to so much Too Short, 8 Ball, MJG, and Scarface, and they were just teaching us this game and all that there, that it was hard to be a simp. It was hard. It was hard. If you about my age, come out my era, and you were, but some was a little older than me.
Are younger? What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ones I seen break down like that, they was older than me. I was the youngest in the bunch, kind of like.
Oh, okay.
I was coming up, you know, because I went to the Army young. I was out here in the streets. I was young. I was 18, 19. I come back around these dudes, and I'm like, oh. But see, I was 17 over there watching these jokers cry and try to break their arm, break their legs, trying to get back home. I'm like, wow. It had messed me up to know that a man would hurt himself to just try to get back home to his wife or girlfriend. Like, you would actually hurt yourself and you don't know if you're going to heal or you know what I'm saying? Like,
if you had gotten in their situation, had some of that stuff before you left.
I pray to God that I did. I pray to God. Thank you, God, for making me. Listen, thank you, God, for making me a different man. Thank you, God, for having the daddy that I had. Thank you, God, being molded a different way. Because I done seen him, boy. I done seen him, boy, go out there. I done seen him go out there. Shout
out to Miss Kimberly Robinson Belial. I guess Robinson is her married name now. Shade. Shout out to Miss Kimberly Belial with Voluptuosity T-shirts and apparel. She's the young lady that makes our T-shirts, pillowcases. She have other great things. So check her out. You can inbox her. And she said, I've added lady cut personalized football jerseys for women. Who that? I need you, Kim. Look, show your shirt, Mr. Know-It-All. She make the T-shirts he has on her top.
Right.
So shout out to Miss Kimberly. Tasha said, brainwashing y'all. She was at home doing crossword puzzles and knitting, waiting for her husband to come home.
Yeah, right.
Marcella was sitting till she got done before they go to sleep.
Look. It's talking about some black women.
That's right. Black women, we don't cheat.
Everybody laughing at them.
We don't cheat. He said we got heart. Heart of what?
Hmm?
A mighty Trojan. They have heart to cover it up. Thank you. Robert said, man, the things that get me is that they talk noise and then get sprung and go crazy.
Yeah, them the same dude be shooting up women houses, kidnapping them.
Dude, women, we doing that stuff now. We'll cut your throat in your sleep.
Boy, I'm telling you now. Every time kidnapping that went through my head, I was like, you know what?
Wait a minute. You doing the kidnapping? You doing the kidnapping or somebody else?
No, I'm saying the guy come down on me and said, nah, player.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
For? That's what I understand.
No, every man that went through where he was going through with a girl and he almost went too far. He almost went too far. She done did something or talked to him.
No,
crazy.
You assumed she was doing something.
No, I'm just talking about talking crazy, anything. You know what I'm saying? What you say? You scared? What? Scared of love? You might be right about that one. Okay, go ahead. Nothing wrong with this, bro. Everything wrong with lame. Let me see. Ooh, I'm way up there. Let me come on down. Y'all taught me, remember?
No, he taught you. He taught you. Him and his whole entourage. That's what he means.
We did.
I didn't teach nothing.
Yes, we did. Tell him. You remember that Cadillac back? Okay, let me be quiet. Okay. All right. Keep it 100. Never week.
Meat on a bone. Have you ever felt like you let the one get away?
I used to feel like that. I felt like that, like I said, when you talk to people and you get, y'all get in depth and y'all talking back and forth and you're talking good stuff and this and that. And the reason my mind changed because I realized women can move on very easily. And I watch women like be over all the way in love with you. And if you did something wrong or did something, shoot, they'll be dating your friend. I mean, they will get cold on you. You know what I'm saying? They'll get cold on you. They'll do some stuff that make you say, wow, I never thought my girl would do that one. You know what I'm saying? So that changed me when I went back and I done went back and reviewed in my head every woman that I have, dealt with and said, was she the one with me? Was she the one with me? And then a couple times I was like, Then I'm like, nah. Then I'd be like, Then I'd be like, nah. Then I never say, yeah. I always say the now after. like, because if she was the one, how did she get away? Hi, y'all. See,
that's probably what we need to start doing. We need to probably start thinking like,
but guess what? Guess what? The one gonna stay.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to reiterate.
So she couldn't be the one because guess what? Either you drop. Listen, she can't be the one because either you dropped her like a hot piece of steak or she dropped you like a hot piece of steak. But either or, y'all dropped each other like a hot piece of steak. There wasn't no one. All right, come on.
Wait a minute. Go back. Tasha said, heck yes, Dee.
Okay, read. Come on, ain't my fault you behind. Come on now.
No, I'm sorry that you moved fast. That's what you did. Erica said, my boys, them right. Player. No, my number one hit. Same as me, Mr. Kia. Youngest of the bunch, and to this day, I have to fight here in Utica because I don't carry myself and handle myself most different from them. These same weak women 8-ball the MJG years ago. That's a song?
Yeah.
Because it's like your little group. Yeah, we hear about 8-ball and MJG all the time.
He was talking about that Space Age Pippin. And see, you know, and then my name back then was Mr. Big, and they made a whole song by me. Mr. Big, Mr. Big. They call him Mr. Big, Mr. Big.
Oh, they made that for you. That's
but now because of my size. He said, nah, the women. Nope. No, the men. What do you mean by that?
I have no idea.
It got to be somewhere what we said. Come on. He said, I was born. Oh, okay. She was born there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got you. He changed her name when they became Muslim. That was up.
So, do you eat bean pies because they are the bomb?
Said bean pies.
Chelsea said, nah, you a different breed if you sit up there and break bones just to go back. That's insane.
I'm telling you, man, them dudes were going crazy over there. When I say crazy, I was looking at just to hear them on the phone talk to their woman because they million miles away. We in Saudi Arabia. They can't get to their woman. It ain't like you can just, it's an 18 hour just to get to New York. You know what I'm saying? So they can't get to their woman like this here. It'd take a week to get to her. But I mean, these dudes were going crazy, man. I'm talking about going crazy, see. And I know why. Because, like, say a dude, a truck driver or something here. He know he can get back home in 12 hours or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Dude over there, she can be over there with a man in the bed with her right now. It's still going to take him 3 days to get back. He can be mad as hell. It's still going to be 3 days. Okay, let's. She said, my pull-up game is strong. That's why I have to know where you stay. If I can't come to your place, you can't come to mine. That's cool, though. You right, Robert.
So that's what I'm trying to understand. What did Robert mean? Because we had got so far behind, and I didn't understand what you say. Nah, the women, no to men, no to the men. So just
now the women and no,
not the men.
Well, what I'm saying is the when I was saying about the men getting whooped, and when I was saying about the women being able to move on so easy.
Oh, okay.
I was saying
okay.
about them
not being sprung. Okay, right. Okay, I got you. I got
women don't get sprung like that. Now they love you, but once it's over, it will. He said he's 49 and in a good position. That's what's up.
Stay that way, Tim.
Yeah.
Dee, yes. If he leaves, he wasn't the one. Just learn from what happened on to the next. You'll be aware of anything that you have challenged before.
See, that one like
But some people refuse to let their past go. They still try to have a hello relationship, how you doing, how the kids doing. They still try to have that type of thing because they're so afraid or insecure about it. What they trying to work on isn't gonna work. Can I fall back on your cushion? And that's the problem with a lot of relationships now. They want that cushion. You don't need that, because if it was enough to cushion you or to save you, you would have stayed where you were.
Right. And then that's what being a man a lot of times. Like when an ex leave you alone and it feel like they trying to come back, it kind of feel like that you like a backup plan for them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I understand it can feel that way, but in some instances, it isn't a backup plan. Just say, for instance, this person is with you. They care a lot about you, but you didn't have yourself together. You weren't interested in you weren't interested in being committed to this person or anybody, because you were still running the street out here having your fun, your hoopla.
What if they left?
But listen, still, even if they left, a lot of things, let me tell you,
if they left,
your girl, listen, hold on, listen to my example. If I was your girl and I'm sitting around here playing with Jody and Tommy and Dick and Harry, like I do, so I'm out here doing my thing, but I know you care about me, but this isn't what I want, because I'm still out here playing with all these dudes. You know, so if I'm done playing with these dudes and I realize that out of all these dudes, Mr. is who I probably wanted to be with or could settle with, that be a good vibe for me. So I come back to you. That's different, because I've been out here playing with all this meat, but I'm thinking like you. But if you knew I was playing with all this meat, you wouldn't even fool me either. So
yeah, what you think I think you were doing while you been away from me?
They don't care.
Playing with meat.
You probably thought I had one meat, but I had more than one meat. So what do you mean? You don't know how many meats I had. You don't know how many meats people have when you meet them.
I'm telling you.
You just get what you can get.
I am not that crazy in the head to think that a woman left me and she just
she didn't leave you. She just didn't listen. If a woman want to be with you, she will commit and be with you. If a woman is interested in you, she will show you that little interest that you need to hold you on until she decides.
She been playing with meat around here.
She playing with your meat too. You was in
the
just
like you just said. What do you mean? Listen what you just said. I've been over here playing with all this meat. You ain't gonna be playing with all this meat.
We don't tell that we play with all this meat.
I played all this meat, and this meat wasn't good enough. You know what? I'm gonna go back to that meat.
I'm gonna go back to this little sauce.
No, player. No, player.
Yeah, player, because you don't even know. Just like you be in a whole situation with somebody committed. You got your little play sauce out here. You out here playing with your sauce. All your sauce out here, you feel like this person, I go in here and kick it with this person because I like how they be putting their mouth on me or whatever, you know. So you go out here and play with them, right? But you don't even know that they play with everybody else, you know, with their mouth and everything else too. But you get your enjoyment out of it and you bring it back home and just do your thing.
For real, they play with everybody like that? Oh my. I didn't know that.
You knew, because if not, you'll be with hot mouth. Then with who you with.
I didn't know they played with everybody like that.
Well, you don't stop it. You've been there yourself.
I thought that mouth was special to my mind.
That's the problem. Stop thinking that.
See that? Hey, Martin said he lost some good women in the game. He admit that.
Just like that.
Yeah. Let's see.
The one can come back. Sometimes people have to grow. And that's true. Like I'm saying, that's the whole example that I'm even trying to give you.
Yeah, you said grow on some old dicks.
I can't stand you right now, but still, I'm just saying.
That's what you said.
No, that's what you took. That's what you took. What I said. Stop being petty.
You remember saying that?
Look, you petty, I know, but don't just take a little part. Listen to all of it. A lot of times you're in a situation and you feel like a person is being so copacetic and everything with you, right? And people out here, they're testing their waters. They're trying to see where they're comfortable at. And then just knowing that you're being chosen, you don't know that you were the first option. You should know that because you know who you're dealing with. If you're sexually active, you're never no one's first option. If so, that would be with the person that they first had sex with. So we know that part. We passed that.
You know what? The worst thing about getting older.
The truth is the truth.
No, I'm saying the worst thing about getting older is you think too much. So, like, say if somebody, you know, like you said, if somebody dated me and I feel like I had her at her best, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she would give me that good and all that stuff and low body count and all that old type of stuff.
Right.
And then, just like you just said, now she been out in the world and she been playing with all these ding-dings. And then I can't be with her because I'm scared to kiss her. Because now I'm thinking about all these ding-dings because I done got older. And I'm sitting up here looking at her saying,
She kissed somebody else where I miss her.
And look, remember when you were saying you thought your ding ding was special, but she been out there playing. See, this was ticking in my head now. She been playing with other ding dings. And I'm sitting up here thinking my ding ding special. And see, look what you just told me. My ding ding ain't no special. Now she been playing with ding dings all this time. And now the ding ding count then came up, and now I'm looking around saying,
where my ding ding number at? Where am I in this number ding ding?
How long she ain't messing with me? Okay, she ain't messing with me in 10 years. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Okay, 10 years. If I'm watching her, I'm thinking to myself, if she just had one relationship a year, there's still 10 ding dings she been playing with. I mean, my head just bad, like, you know what I'm saying?
That come with older thinking. You know, when you get close to the age, you know, of senior citizen, it does affect you because you have time to think.
They're like, what's that? Time is critical.
Timing is critical. Chelsea said, well, I think you can encounter the one at the wrong time in life. Then again, everything happens for a reason. Just like Martin said, timing is critical. Chelsea, you're saying the exact same thing. Then everything happens for a reason. You feel like this timing was good because it made you feel probably all bubbly inside, or you was in a good space, you thought. But everything happens for a reason. There is a purpose under the sun, for timing for everything. Everything we go in life, we feel like, oh, why this happened at this time? We don't know. It happened probably for your best. You may not understand it right now, but you'll understand it better by and by as time go on. You can move forward. Anything in life, live positive and forward for yourself.
You ain't gonna go crazy thinking about how many ding dings she done put in her mouth. See, women, let me tell you something. See, women run around here and say,
why? They still gonna want their ding ding in her mouth too.
What women do.
What are you talking about?
Let me tell you what women do. Women come down here and say, ooh, we can act like men. Why we can't act like men? Because it's easy for women to get ding ding. And if it's easy for you to get ding ding and it's harder for men to get coochie, listen now what I'm saying now.
It's hard.
Hold on, it's harder for men.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's easy for women. Okay, why you think women the ones be out there walking the streets and got the strip clubs and all that there? How many man strip clubs in Jackson? It ain't now. Okay, let me private though. No, it's because no, it ain't no private. There ain't no women spending money on men like that. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is women can get it easy. Listen what I'm telling you. You being a woman, you know, say this, and I'm talking to all women out here. You know, you look down at your phone, down in your inbox. If you just put, what's that what's that sausage emoji? What is called?
Eggplant.
Eggplant. If you put an eggplant Down in your inbox, in every inbox, just put eggplant. Say, I want, and then put eggplant all the way down in your inbox. You will get all just by every dude be talking about, oh, where you at? Where you at? What time? Where I need to come to? All that stuff. If a man do that, he'll see block.
Well, he should put eggplant. Okay, he should put the pudding pie.
No, I'm just saying if he put pie, whatever, he gonna get blocked and all this stuff going down his thing.
That's not true.
I'm just telling you.
Man,
see, you know what?
No, but listen. Let me tell you what he'll get first. When the man will put that in his inbox, the first thing they think about is for you to have a pudding party, because women are suspect of men that are always trying to give their eggplants that they don't know what they're doing. So the first thing they think about, let me get mine first. If you can come to the pudding party and handle that, then you can go ahead and serve the eggplant.
If you don't read these topics down, now Kim said them bean pies is good.
Yeah, they are good. I am not knocking a bean pie, girl. Those bean pies are the bomb. Okay, Chelsea said, your paths aren't aligned, so God separates you, unfortunately.
There it is.
That's a plus. Thank you, God, for coming in and helping me out. Didi said, yep. Tim said, hopefully this show would help us all. And that's the whole plan. We're trying to enlighten ourselves to speak truth about what we deal with in life as people. And the whole thing is for people to tell the truth and help us to grow past what we secretly deal with that we can talk about on here. It's like whatever, you know. But yeah, Kim said, I live in Killeen, Texas, next to Fort Hood. I remember if you live on base, the phone company wasn't allowed to put caller ID on your plan. Due to the cheating, fighting, it was always a show every weekend in my apartment complex. Baby, I have been to Killeen, Texas, saving somebody's life. Oh, and I've been there. So I understand that base there. I've been there before. Martin said, toxic relationships be lit as
Yep.
Didi said, had to grow up. Chelsea said, ding dings, I'm too childish for this. My you got folks laughing at you. 10 years, that's Dick Festival.
That's what I'm saying. 10 years are different, man. And just imagine if she out there, if she can't lock down a relationship good, that means she going through men every 3 months, every 4 months. Oh Lord, that stuff add up. That ain't even including the one night stand. I'm just saying.
Anyway, can friends be lovers or can lovers be friends? Okay, I can say friends can be lovers, yes. Because you be saying, this my friend, you confide in this friend. Next thing you know, friend is digging you down. All right, licking you up, whatever it is. And then your lovers, I think lovers can be friends too. Like, just say, for instance, if you have like past lovers or present lovers, but even if you were lovers, you know, you can go past your growth of being together sexually, and then you just, you know, become friends.
Yeah.
Can you agree to that, Mr. Know-It-All? I'm sure that people you've knocked off that you feel comfortable.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I'm sure of this, right?
Hey, but I believe that one. I believe that one. Friends can be lovers and lovers can be friends. But
well, I cannot be friends with my lovers.
I think yeah, because I think like it take a special. I think they can be friendly. Let me say that. But I don't think lovers. I don't think lovers. I don't think. Right. I don't think ex-lovers can actually be friends.
No,
because they ain't gonna want to know.
As long as you talking to that person, they gonna feel like they're gonna know you. Listen, they gonna feel like they forever hold whatever y'all had in your life. As long as you're talking to them, that they done shiznit because y'all still talking. They gonna do that.
They ain't gonna want to know who you hunching.
No, and you know that.
Because if you're a friend, if you're a friend, you might want to talk to him about something, and he like,
and they gonna be all in their feelings.
I shit.
I don't want to talk about that hoe.
Please don't say ding ding no more.
Oh, Kim and her friend. It's not even raining, but Kim like it. Okay, we got you, friend.
Oh man.
All men don't get the same sexual pleasures, just like all men don't eat it.
Yeah. I agree.
We all got to stop thinking we are better than one another in relationships. Well, I agree with thinking it, but when you know the difference, there's a difference, and then nothing you can do about it but either stay or go. That's what leads to no, that's what leads to our first subject.
Okay, but let me what's mine too. Okay, let me knock this everything. Wow. But guess what I wanted to say about this one. Okay, I agree with this one because I think when you think you better than the other person in the relationship, y'all kind of become attached, that not equally yoked. I think the equally yoked part is when you look at a person and you say, I like what they bring, and they like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all bring an equal value. It's different value, but I like what she brings, she like what I bring, and that make it equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? You different, but you know what I'm saying?
I get you. It's the same thing as you sharing the same values of life.
Yeah, because I wouldn't go in a relationship talking about I mow yards better than you. You know what I'm saying? I would expect
but you all have the same values, so hey, both of you mow yards, so okay. Raising standards.
Yeah, a lot of people raise standards and then find themselves single for the rest of their life.
Right, Chelsea. That's what I was saying. Chelsea said, no, the equally yoked is having the same aspirations, goals, and religions belief. I agree. It's the same thing as sharing the same set of beliefs and values in life, period. In life can cover the multitude of your belief. It's all your characteristics that withhold you as a person.
I can't do the when they say aspirations, goals, and religious beliefs, because I have met men that never go to church, don't believe in it like that, or I done seen even historians. I remember Dr. Ben Youssef. He was talking about how he been married to his wife like 40, 50 years, and she a Christian. And he don't believe in that part. He a historian. And he was saying how he drop off at church and everything. And he said he don't see that equally yoked. He don't belittle her beliefs. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He can have his beliefs and she can have her beliefs. See, that's the equally yoked side. See, when you think you're better than somebody, you think your belief is better than the other person's belief. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
you believe in something and you say, because you don't believe in it, now I'm dumping on you. I don't say the S word and on you. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm saying like you ever seen,
I agree with you. I do. I agree with you.
When people be out here, they feel like, okay, because you don't do it the same way I do it, or you, because see, I might believe in God, but your God is Buddha, your God is you know, some people think Jesus is God and God is Allah and this and that and this and that. So it's different people they call
Wait,
God.
did you say you believe in Buddha?
No, I said some people.
Some people believe in Buddha.
I'm saying some people
believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
Allah, whatever. So
yeah.
when it comes to people, being equal means everyone has the same right and opportunities. So whether it's your God, your way of being, your characteristics, your self-person, it's up to you to be equal on any type of level on that. You know, if I'm here, I'm a Christian, I believe in Jesus, God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and you believe in God and that's the only being, then that's what you do. But at one point, there is something equal about it.
Just like she's saying on this one. She said, and she think being equally yoked is important because your partner in a different religion, what do you raise your kids to believe? Okay. Just like this here. Okay. Like most men say if a man a Muslim, just like Kimberly said, her daddy changed their name to what's name, this and that. Cause see, that's when they get married, that's what you're doing. You being equally yoked and you saying, I'm gonna follow this man. So really, whatever the man's religion is the most dominant side of it.
And you got
to know that. You got to know that from the door when you go.
So you have to accept that. Right? If he's the head of your household.
Right? And you can still be with your religion if y'all talk about it. See, first, all this stuff got to be talked about before you even lock it down. You know what I'm saying? You got to have understandings. You know what I'm saying? So he might say, I want my son to be a Muslim. I want my children to be Muslim. You got to get to it like that and let him, you know, when they get older,
choose themselves.
Yeah, choose themselves. When they get older.
You cannot convert a person into their own religious beliefs.
Right. Because they're gonna
eventually deem themselves to be whatever they choose to be.
Right. They're gonna
even your children, which is, you know, a lot of people just feel like, you know, coming up in life, you know, you have to make your children believe what you believe, but these days, you have to let your children convert themselves.
Because guess what? I think a lot of people like Christianity or Muslim because the Muslim religion is more of a dedicated, a more devoted religion.
That's not why.
Hold on. They got more discipline in Muslim than that's what I'm talking about. More discipline mean are more dedicated. Discipline is part of dedication. Now, hold on now.
And I agree with you 100%.
If you're trying to lose weight, you got to be disciplined to not eat this, not do this, not do it. You more dedicated than a person that just doing whatever they want and just believe that they want to get to a certain place. Or they might be working hard, but if you ain't disciplined on certain things, you are not dedicated how you think you are. If you crossing over them lines and you know what I'm saying, that ain't gonna hurt, and if somebody else said, see, when you're a Muslim, it's no drinking, no pork, no this. It's dedicated. You got to move a certain way. That's why when this pandemic came out, a lot of Muslims didn't think about getting their shots and this and that because they eating right, they healthy, and they not sitting up there going through the same thing as somebody who's not dedicated and letting their body go a certain kind of way.
Okay, but listen, that's your perspective of it. Dedication is one of the things that is a profound rule for Muslims.
Right.
Dedication is a profound rule for Christianity too. Okay. Wait, hold on. Their dedication should come from the book that they believe in, the Bible. The word says this and that. Do these things. These rules and regulations are in this book too.
Okay.
Christianity had the same perspective as Muslim as being dedicated, but it's up to the person to dedicate themselves.
Okay.
So if you're not dedicated on either side, I know Muslims that are not dedicated, Christians that are Christians that are not dedicated, but it's up to the person. It's your own perspective.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do this. When you put them side by side If you get 100 Muslims and 100 Christians, and you
do that until we do
no,
that. We can't just take your word of mouth.
Listen,
but that's not what we're talking about.
Hold on. Even in jail, that's why a lot of dudes change Muslim in jail, because it's more of a dedicated religion. Everybody knows this.
No, it's more pushed.
Okay, what's dedicated about Christianity? What do Christianity don't have? They can't do. Listen. No, I'm just saying. Just name 3 things a Christian shouldn't do.
Drink, smoke, party, all those things. The same thing Muslims believe in their dedication of not doing. Christians do the same thing.
All right. Now let me do
That's
this.
Their dedication.
Hold on. Then watch this. I ain't never went, and I done been to both. I've never been to a Muslim mass and went to the club the next day and seen the same people in the club, or I done went to the club and went to the Muslim mass and seen the same person that was in the club in the Muslim mass. But I have went to the what's name, and I done seen people leaving out of the club talking about, I need to go because I got to go to church in the morning. I done seen this. I ain't never seen some Muslim in a club and say, oh, you know what, let me go because I got to be at the Muslim temple in the morning. I've never heard that. Never heard it.
Well, listen, let me tell you, you haven't ever seen it, but you're one person. I have seen situations where the same Muslim.
We talking about overall.
No, listen. No, I'm saying
you talking about situations.
Listen, no, we can't. You're talking about a situation. We're talking about profound people that's in your circle. You said you have not gone to a mass and saw the same people you left the club with, but you have gone from a club and saw the same people that you saw in a Christian church. You said you. So we're talking in perspective of people. So I have been in situations where I have experienced with Muslims that has done things, but it wasn't in a club setting. It was in a whole professional setting. But the whole professional setting was drug charges, drug positive for this. You know, I'm working in human resources and all these Muslim, straight, strong men on the corner around here selling these papers, living this profound life that we have to grant them those hours of the day to go and pray to their God. These same men that failed these drug tests. So nobody is perfected by anything.
No.
Nobody is perfected.
And let me go with a little comment before we get back on the subject. The reason that you find that, just like you said about these Muslims failing some of these drug tests, because a lot of Muslims take a lot of people off the streets and try to convert them and change their life into Muslim, and they do fall short. I done seen some of them that have been on drugs and this and that, they come in there and they change their life around. And Malcolm X was one of them.
But nobody.
Hold on. That was on drugs. Listen, that was on drugs. Malcolm X was one of them that was on drugs and changed his
make
life.
It okay?
It was I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
This happens because a lot of people, just like I was saying, in penitentiary change Muslims. That's why it changed like that. But let's get back on the subject because we're gonna steer off too much.
You have. What if he changes his religion during a relationship?
I don't know.
So hopefully if he changing his relationship, his religion, it's for his growth, right?
Right. That's what I was just gonna say. Like, you would think he's thinking about moving a different way up, a better way, and he want to move.
It's beneficial for him.
Yeah, positive way for him. You know, I've seen people do that, change something, and feel like a lot of people done felt like, when they was Christian or something, they might say, oh, this right here, and they talk something different, and they feel like this is stronger, this is more dedicated, stronger, so they might change. But you know, that's for each his own. Let's get back on subject though. Go ahead. Listen, do you work hard Read that one. Let me see.
Do you work hard on yourself and they follow the flow? So just say, for instance, you work hard on yourself and your career to grow continually and achieve success. You are a well-adjusted person, healthy individual who do not play relationship games. So, but your boyfriend ticks these important boxes. You know, so then you're a different place and you deserve someone better that acts different, that's going to work with you together.
So you saying you want to upgrade?
No, you have your, no, I'm just saying you have your act together. You're working on potential goals for your future, but your boyfriend is just here. He's just being the boyfriend. He's talking about nothing on the future. He's not worrying about nothing. We're working on getting your act together, his act together, nothing for your future. He's just being your boyfriend.
You know how I feel about that?
Let me hear.
Why would you put yourself in a situation where you don't respect your boyfriend enough? Because see, that's a lack of respect. When you look at your man and you say, he don't have inspiration, he not got himself together, that means you're not picking the right person from the door.
No, actually, no, look, like we said in the beginning of the show, a lot of times you meet the representative of the person.
You already boyfriend, girlfriend.
No, but still, listen, so you never met a representative and sticked around for a little while.
No, so, I'm saying,
no, this is the thing.
Be boyfriend and girlfriend.
This is the thing. When you meet a person and they're not having that aspiration to move forward and growth, encourage them to. And if they don't grasp on to try and grow with you and to move forward on some great things, then it's time to dime up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, if nobody want to grow with you, you don't want to be in a dead flower situation. You know it's gonna die. You're trying to water it and bring it back to life, but it don't care. Just want to go ahead and flop away. You know. So that's all I kind of mean in that situation.
I understand, though.
Okay. Well, good.
So, let me get to the next what's the name? Cause oh damn. Oh, I gotta jump all the way down. That's right, maybe something else. What?
You can't be yourself, something like that.
You don't.
You have to act like someone else.
You don't want to introduce him to your loved ones.
Oh, that's where you went. Okay.
I mean,
okay, that's fine. I was just trying to see. You know, like you've been dating someone, and like you said earlier, a lot of times you decide if this is a person that I'm kicking it with. If I can't introduce them to my mom, you know, this is somebody I don't need to be with. So just say, for instance, if you met somebody, you thought they were that person and you introduced them to your mom. So have you ever introduced somebody to your mom that you wasn't for sure of that you will actually be with them?
Not tried. Like I done been somewhere and seen my mom was like, oh, hey, mom, you know, and you know, this is my mom. I mean, it done been like that, but it wasn't no, I grabbed them to take them to my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If I grabbed and took them to my mama, that's different.
Well, if somebody is important in your life, I feel like you will let them meet the special people in your life.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, intentionally. Not like your mistake, like y'all somewhere, you run into your mom, like, oh, mom.
Yeah.
Oh, this my mom. This is my friend Bashika, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So if you don't, it's like you're just embarrassed about them and you don't feel like they fit into your life.
I don't think it got nothing to be embarrassed. I think
you know that they don't fit into your life.
No, I don't even know. Sometimes you still on the what you call that, the interviewing process. You ain't passed
how long your interview? You ain't passed
all the check marks. You ain't passed all the check marks. So
how many days your interviews last? That's what I want to know.
About 2 years.
Dang.
Oh,
you paying good for your job service. I don't know what you doing.
No, but I mean, like you see, the problem with that is it's hard to know people. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can think you know somebody. 3 months ain't enough time nobody. 6 months ain't enough time nobody. And then if you ain't staying with people and this and that, you don't know what they're doing, they family, and you looking at their family structure and all that. You got to get to know their family on them, see how they is. Do they like me? Because all that stuff matter. If the family acting a certain way towards you, you got to think about it. It's gonna be hard to incorporate into this family. So to me, it's a thing like I wouldn't say if the mama and daddy together, and I'm dating their dog, and I'm not the type of person. If I've been around mama and daddy for about a year and they not accepting of me yet, I'm not gonna force my way up into that.
And you
see, some people get married and force their way into a family. I ain't gonna sit down. I ain't gonna sit down at a table where everybody don't like me. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like some dudes do this. They get into a family, don't nobody like you. The dad ain't never like you. The mama ain't never like you. Ain't nobody like you. And you just forcing yourself, I'm gonna be with her regardless.
That's my baby.
No, I'm gonna let that pass, and I'm gonna find somebody who like me and a couple people in their family like me. I ain't finna be with somebody and when I go there, I'm like, nobody likes me here. That ain't it.
Well, that shouldn't even be a justification if you're in a relationship with the person.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be. I wouldn't like that. You know what I'm saying? See, it is so very important for family to like the spouse. It's so, because guess what? You integrating families. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
I know this ain't gonna never be a marriage because you can't integrate the family. If the family can't integrate, can't be together, can't hang out together, this is not a healthy structure.
I agree with you.
So I think a lot of people would last a lot longer if they looked at stuff as, you know, as how can this work? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is we on the same, like Chelsea said, if we on the same pathway, if we headed the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually you got to get on the same train. And see, that's what I'm saying about what's bad about men sometimes is they not dominant. Like a lot of women are more dominant than men these days. So the women is telling him match her energy when it shouldn't even be like that. It should be a man telling the woman to kind of match his energy or come with him. You know, like if a woman telling you to match her energy, what's she really saying? I wear the pants? I'm saying a woman tell you, every time I listen to a woman and they saying on the interview, I want a man to match my energy.
Let me tell you, energy is a word that people are deemed to pick up now. This is something that people, especially our race, you know, they didn't even pick up talking about energy.
Yeah.
Now this is a new thing. And a lot of people just using that language and they don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
You know, they just saying like match how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get that that matching your energy type thing.
No, it's just like people just, it's like a part of the emotions. If I'm dry or if I'm good or if I'm happy or sad, whatever I feel like you need to match my energy.
Yeah.
But how can I match something that could be negative to me? So if your energy is not what I'm feeling, then we'll never match.
So
because sometimes you can have a conversation with a person that changed the whole atmosphere.
Yeah.
Of the situation. So you can't just say match my energy on anything.
Right. Cause see, and a lot of things I be saying, who has a direction? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna follow somebody or somebody gonna follow somebody in this relationship, do somebody got a clear-cut direction in which way we go?
Right.
Is we going this way? Yeah, we're going this way.
A lot of times people don't have plans. They talk about it. They don't do anything about it.
Chelsea was saying about one being Muslim, one being Christian, or you know, different religions. Mm-hmm. That means right there, we kind of we own different paths. Now I can see it. Both of y'all Christian, one changed to Muslim, or you know, something like that. But like, I'm trying to figure out who lead, because if a woman's saying like this, see what's confusing to men now, because a lot of women want men to lead, but men ain't being raised to lead. They being raised to follow. They being raised in single parent. You know, 70% of men being raised by a woman, and they don't know how to act like a man. They getting all their stuff from a woman and a woman's perspective, which like some men can grow up, come up to be great men, because guess what? They going to the boys club, they in basketball, they in football practice, they be around men all the time, karate practice, whatever.
Well, listen, let me correct you on that. Go ahead. Which I don't find too much offense to it, but hey, I was a single mother. I raised a son, right? So I did the best I could as a female single parent in his home. There were men that was involved in his life that incorporated him to do things. And the first thing it started was his uncles. Next, his coaches. You know, then the only thing I can instill was the man perspective that I have by me being raised in a two-parent home. I had my mother and father there, so I had to just kind of incorporate the things my dad did, you know, and then also the things that men could incorporate into his life, and then his coaches. So everything that you're saying that women don't know how to do, we don't really know how to be like a man. Of course not. I don't ever want to be a man. I'm good as being the lady that I am. But it took, how they say, a village to raise a child, and it took that. It took other men to be a part of my son's life to make him a better person. And he's a strong type of man. He has a strong mentality in his
That's what I said. I said it'd be around the coaches and the what's not. I said,
yeah, but I'm just saying, you had said just like the single mother thing. I was a single mother.
Yeah, but
I was just instilling or telling you about the people that I had to help me raise my kid. That's what I'm saying.
I said that right after I said single mother. I said about.
I understood, but I was just telling you that
so the single mother thing triggered you.
Yeah, that's what triggered me. So I was just saying that, like the single mother. So all single mothers are not just like that. That's what I'm telling you, and that's what I'm saying. I'm speaking on the behalf of single mothers. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I got you.
Okay. you know, I have to spell it out with you because you be pulling stuff sometimes and try to make us look like we trying to be all raw and hard and not this and that. So I was just making sure we had a clear understanding.
Read.
So if it's the other way around, then what? So if the man is not introducing you to the family, what if the girl isn't introducing you to her family?
It's gonna be toxic either way it go with that. If somebody, if jokers ain't introducing each other to the family, it's already some kind of separation right there. You feel what I'm saying? It's a secret. See, that's how you mess around and didn't realize he was married, you know, for 10 years. No, I'm just saying, if you ain't never met nobody in his family or nothing, you know, I mean, it's a separation just like him. If he ain't never met your own family, he don't know if you got 2-3 boyfriends out here.
Right.
The other dude that's meeting the family, I already know what time it is. He the man. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, okay, read that.
Just said people are more spiritual now. So when people say energy, it's like a vibe. Some people are just negative and empty. And I agree 100%. And like I'm saying, Chelsea, people just use this word, oh, you're not matching my energy, or you're bringing my energy down. It's like a new mortal sense that they hearing people say, and it sounds good. So they picking up on it and saying, oh, you're doing this to my energy, or my energy picking this up. No, you just talking about your mood.
You heard Robert, didn't
he? He said, most of y'all do, Bella. Like what? Most of us do what? What you trying to say? I better watch him, you know, because he be acting like you sometimes. I'm trying to see what you mean by that, because y'all be trying to call us out.
Yeah, you never know, because I'm telling you now, see, people don't even realize that.
Wait a minute.
What?
Chelsea said, what do you do if you don't like his family? Just pray to make it today. That's what MC Hammer said. MC Hammer has said.
Well, I mean, if you don't like his family, I mean, do you want to be in his family? So you
but this is the thing. Let me tell you how I make it with my dude. I like his family. It's certain people I don't fool with because
that's
they ain't cool people. They ain't cool people.
Yeah, that's it.
I like a lot of people in his family, but a lot of people in his family I don't fool with because they ain't right. You know, because if I'm coming in here, I'm being with my top hat on, I'm being cool, calm, and collective. But certain people, you're just not kind. You're mean and unhappy because of who you are. Like they say, oh, you're messing with my energy. So just treat it with kindness. That's my advice to you. Right. Treat everybody with kindness because you love this man enough to accept his family because he loved them.
Well,
a lot of times he may not even fool with them, but he's not going to probably talk about his family to you. But you know he loves his family because you know he do and you support this man. So just be behind him and just deal with it. It only lasts a little while. But it don't take all your life.
I still feel like if you don't like his family, from the door, it's really time to move back from that situation. I wouldn't put myself in a situation where I'm choosing. I got to choose this person over their whole family. If their family don't like me, like no, I'm saying like if I'm a woman or a man and I go in a situation and the family don't like me, I ain't doing it.
Also, you won't be with that woman because her family doesn't like you?
Right. I'm not going to force myself in her life, in her family life, if her family don't like me at all. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, like when you say family, are you saying immediate family or extended family? What do you mean?
I'm saying
like her immediate family don't like you?
Say this. Say her mama and daddy. If I meet her mama and daddy, brothers, this and that, and none of them like me, I'm not finna force my way. I gotta see these people every time I go visit her, family reunion, family function, this and that. I'm not finna put myself.
So that would make you end your relationship
in my relationship.
Family. Oh, okay.
In my relationship.
Okay.
Because guess what? Relationships is about family. And if you can't deal with a family, okay, what ain't you trying to become a family? Now see, guess what? If I'm young, now say I'm a little older now, so I might be a little more rock hard with it. Now, if I was younger and I can make me a family, like we having kids and we got our own family and they just deal with it or peace out, everybody like that. If you got that mentality, cool. But guess what? 9 times out of 10 now, if your family don't like, if the families don't like each other like that, 9 times again, any little being or breaking your relationship, both of them gonna be pulling y'all apart, not trying to put y'all together. You feel what I'm saying? Like the family is not trying to. No, I'm saying the family not trying to. Like say you get an argument with your girl. So your girl go to her mama's house or wasn't that? Her mama saying, I ain't like them no way. Baby, I already made your bed up in here. I'm gonna cook breakfast for you tomorrow. She glad you away from. She ain't.
Well, hey,
put your family back
in those things. As long as you're the girl, you have options. So what you're talking about, it shouldn't even matter what family says, because you're going to always be an option unless you have a true commitment. So if you don't have that true commitment, all of that. So when you're just the girl, you're optional. So, okay, I get you.
I ain't understand that. You went all the way around that one.
What do you mean?
No, I was saying if say if you trying to integrate into a family, you feel what I'm saying? Girl or boy, and the family don't like you. To me,
husband or wife, that's when it matters.
No.
When you're not married, it shouldn't matter.
No, I'm saying before you know, if I'm not married, I'm definitely, if I'm not married and I ain't got kids by her and I know her family don't like me, I'm definitely out of there. I'm out of that thing.
Right.
If I already had a kid and I find out that the parents don't like me now, I'm already in there. They got to deal with me. But if there's no connection,
like I said, when there's no connection, everything is optional. So why even talk about it? Everything is optional. He said, exactly, the single mothers. Martin said, I study energy and have an 800 membership Facebook group. It's called Happiness. Okay. Do you give happiness quotes or what?
Why do real love hurt so bad?
I know, right? Real love. I'm searching for real love.
Can you explain that? Because I done tried to protect this heart so long. I don't know what that real love look like no more.
Right, and you never gonna know, because as soon as I start saying, you're like, oh no, I don't want it. Oh, I don't want it. Oh, I'm being shot.
Real love.
You about it, sir?
Because when he said that, I was thinking about my dog. I was like, I really did love that dog, and it did hurt when that dog died. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like it's something about real love hurts you inside. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, answer. Why do real love hurt so bad?
Because it's real. It's true. Have you ever lost a parent? I have. I lost both my parents. I even lost a sister last year. And these are people that are a part of your life. They have a special part in your heart. Right. So when you lose those special things, it's a different type of hurt. Right. People say, oh, you'll get over it. You do. You get better with handling and dealing with it. You know, it seemed like my mom just died yesterday. That's still pain. That pain's still there. My dad just died. It's still there. So that's like real love. You know, like people that you really care about. A close friend, somebody that you consider a close friend, they passed away. You know, that type of stuff hurt you. You know, it's just like it take a piece of your heart.
Right.
And then, you know, you saying you gave my heart and I let this person know I love you for real. You not even in my family. You outside my family. But I want to bring you into my heart and let me love you. I care about you like you're like as close as my family. Right. And then they hurt you. That's that real love. It's like they took your heart and just cut a piece out of it. It's little, but it still hurts.
That's why I tell women they find a men that fall head over heels over there. He'll knock off the whole family. Hey, let's read this thing down. Let's catch up right quick.
Oh, I can't stand you sometimes. Oh Lord. Well, we got to do this. Hey, Chelsea said, okay, going back to the representative phase. Everybody be pretending at first, even the family. But if I didn't like them from the jump, then I'm gonna move around. Too many ding-dings out here.
Just silly. Just silly.
That must be in your DNA.
What Robert
says, so what about these women that are antisocial and don't spend time with their family and is mad about you wanting to and spending time with your family? Then that's on her.
That's that controlling stuff. No, yeah.
Listen what he's saying. Now
she antisocial. She don't spend time with her family.
With my own family. And don't want you spending time with your family.
Nah, I wouldn't even enter into nothing like that. Listen, let me tell you we're gonna change. Let me tell you we're gonna change just like this here. The first time I say, yeah, I'm finna go to my mama's house and be like, why you going over your mama's house?
What you doing over there? Well, why can't you just go with him to his mom's house?
Look, I'm gonna say player. It might be time for you to go. Because the first time you tell me I can't go see my mama.
See your mom. It's
time for you to get
it should be.
See, dudes that let ladies
manipulate them into not loving their family.
No, not loving mama, period. I can see if you say, oh, your brother a whore or something, you don't want me hanging around my brother's house. But tell me I can't go to my mama's house, my daddy. Man, we got problems.
You should. That's a personal problem. Why would she be mad at a family-oriented man? That should be a plus.
Right.
A person that loves to be around family.
Right.
Most of the time you have to tell your man, baby, we going to your family reunion. We going to spend this holiday with your family.
I need you to read. Okay.
No, I'm just saying that's the truth. I'm trying to understand them myself. Trying to understand them. Okay. Miss Rainey said, I'm just asking if you and your boy's friend. Maybe that's the insight. Oh, he said happiness.
Oh.
Okay. I got to look that up. Do you give happiness quotes or what do you do? Tasha said, you're not dating the family as long as there isn't disrespect. Family inviting his ex over, we are good. Both of y'all need to be family-oriented people when then you will understand each other when it comes to family. And I hate that type of family where they be inviting the ex like y'all all best friends and stuff.
Let me tell you something. Look, when you break up, I tell my mama, anybody, if you break up with me, you break up with that family.
Everybody.
Not
everybody, but everybody.
See an ex.
Even a dog. Don't even try to come and get my dog a bone.
I wish I would see an ex at Thanksgiving talking about what's the name invited me. A lie. A double lie. You better get on down.
Martin said, better life through better thoughts is our goals. Okay. Did you cry when the dog died then?
Yes, I think I did. Okay. Yeah, I know I cried when my first dog, man. I think my first dog died. It was a poodle way back in the day. And I know I cried when at first, I was about 7, 8, something.
You didn't kill the dog though, did you?
No, I ain't kill my dog. You just dirty. Okay,
just asking. Just fed my dogs on Cumberson. Okay. Mm-hmm. They didn't get love. That's why they get mad because you're going around family.
That'll be strange. That'll be strange. He said they live video.
Oh, he say live video coaching techniques. Okay. I'm gonna look it up. Happiness. I'll look it up. Chelsea said that's a deal breaker because now I gotta check his mama for playing with me. Like Chelsea, we're gonna put you in the corner like we need to.
That is you know what? Okay. If he truly didn't know, it wouldn't be a deal breaker. But see, that's why I talk about when people don't like you. Every movie you done saw, when the mama or the family inviting the ex over there, they do not like you at all. They want you gone. They trying to put all kind of negative energy.
Trying to make you run away.
Trying to make you go. And you know what? I'm going to help them out. I'm gone. If I ain't got no ties, I'm gone. If we ain't got no kids and they inviting your ex over there, I'm gone. I ain't finna go through that.
Ain't nobody got time. You supposed to be a little soft. What's the thing? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Every time I see an ex over there, you said that's your ex-boyfriend? Oh, no. I'm gone. No. That ain't gonna work. Cause see, let me tell you something. It's killing stuff. No, ex is just showing up. And you know exes be all in their feelings and things and all kind of stuff.
They come and they showing like up
they showing up because they want to see you. Because if ex would have moved on, he would have had another house to go to on Thanksgiving. Then your people house.
They got hopes and prayers that it'll work out.
He said, "Cry like." Go ahead.
Oh, that was when his Lulu died. I'm sorry, Martin. She said, I'm going to leave after I smack her. Loco.
Did you read Martin's stuff?
He said he cried like a little thing. He said, didn't speak of it 6 months when Lulu died. You know, he missed his doggy. So I understood. I wasn't trying to elaborate on that with, how he felt. But, my condolences and rest in peace, Lulu. She said, I'm going to leave after I smack her. And like he said, roll out, homie. It's over with.
It's over. Beep, beep. Road runner. You got to go. See that? I got to help the men around because Joker do some stuff like this. See, that's some cold stuff. See, that's what I call a ghetto mama. Well, no, I'm just saying, you're a straight ghetto mama. You invite somebody ex over there and you know they got a new girlfriend.
She being salty.
You're right. You trying to break something up.
She trying to do that.
When stuff go down. Because you already know I tote guns. You don't do stuff like that.
Miss Renee said, I don't understand if you and your boyfriend break up or you together, everybody's still making love, but you want to fix it and get back together. But he say, let's be friends. That's not easy when you're in love. That's true. And then a lot of times we'll be still having emotions and feelings like we're in love as women, and the men have moved on long before they just decided to let us go.
Stuff like that sometimes, if they break up and they still having sex, I'm saying? If they still having sex a lot, that relationship probably can be put back together. Yeah, because y'all spending a lot of time together and stuff like that too. So that can be put back together to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Tasha said, shout out to Lulu, Martin. She's sending you hugs. We all experience some type of death of our animals. Dogs are important. They're like family.
What they say, you've been missing a single life. Oh, wait.
So it often happens that you miss your single days when you can up and go and do what you want. Ain't got to worry about checking in when I'm coming home and if it's an all-night flight. So if you're missing your single life a little too much, just because you're a little uncomfortable, that's not good. You should feel enthusiastic and happy most of the time. Otherwise, it signs you're settling for what less than what
yes,
you deserve.
Lord. I wonder that, yes, Lord, missing single life.
Are you saying you missed the single life, Chelsea? She said, yes, Lord. And she crying about it. Oh, Tasha said, I'd rather be tied down. I know, right? Chelsea crazy.
Missing that single life. What's next? Ooh. To this person.
You are not attracted to the person.
Oh, talking about dating down? Or you know what? You shouldn't be dating nobody you're not attracted to now. Now, I think when you saying dating down, I think because they might be saying because of the money. I mean,
but listen,
you start making times.
First of all, when you meet a person, do you meet them first because of their inner being or what they have? You meet them from their outer appearance. So if you get past that and you still see you're not attracted to the person, then that's the problem. He makes you laugh. He seems intelligent, but on a physical level, he's not that type of guy who appeals to you. You may try to date outside of your type, like hoping this chemistry will work better for you, only to find out the physical attraction is lacking in your relationship.
Watch this. Or only to find out that you really do like bad boys. You can't stand this good guy. What about that? A lot of people are attracted to the bad boy and
that's what it is.
Good guys don't make their kitty jump.
I know, right? They too quiet and norm. You need some rough stuff. People that probably,
it's kind of hard to
treat you a little rough type of thing.
Person, honestly, people out there be playing with your feelings. I agree.
Yep, that's true.
And then, like I said, people it's a temporary. People are so temporary. See when people jump from relationship to relationships. I have, when somebody just jump out of a relationship and say, "Oh, I want to be with you now," that stuff is suspect to me.
It's called rebound. What do you mean?
I ain't no backup plan. I'm a man.
You a rebound. That's what you are.
I ain't no rebound or no bag.
Rebound.
This didn't go well, so guess what? I'm gonna let you have that chance that you always wanted. About 15 years ago. Okay, I'm just saying. Women do that though. Women will be like, I'm gonna let you have a chance. And be like, look, sometimes you be like, hey, I was kind of doing real bad then. I'm okay. I was homeless. Oh no.
That's your number one saying. You're homeless. Used to be.
See, you gotta think about it. A man think different when he was doing bad. See, women don't understand. When men in their younger days, in their 20s and things, they ain't figure stuff out. They running around like chicken with their head cut off. Don't know what they doing. All over the place. You feel what I'm saying? And then as they grow up, they get about 26, 27, 28. Then 28, they start realizing something. 29, 30, they start saying, oh, man, I kind of understand what's going on around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And by the time you get 30, 35, you should have been saying, I know what I want now. You feel what I'm saying? But guess what? Guess what though? You also know what you don't want, just like a woman. See, a woman will say what they want, what they don't want. But you know what women don't want? They don't want a man to have the same standards put on them. See, women think they can just come as they are. No, I'm just saying, like a man around here, a man be like, I done got myself together and all this stuff. And I want a woman to be that stepped herself up and got herself together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes it's not like that. So people got to understand, like sometimes, you know, sometimes it's like that. Energy attracts people as well. He said, bad boys rule. I agree. Okay, but yeah, but I mean, let me see. Hell no. I'm kidding a little bit.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, it just it done made it to that place sometimes that, you know, it just don't know. You done got the snickle wickles today. I ain't messing with you tonight. Yeah, I see it about time us go.
Oh Lord. Man, you crazy.
I'm just saying. Let me run down your little topics and stuff. What we got there?
You think, oh, they deserve a chance. You know, like, oh, he's a good guy. You know, you think about things that you reckon you should give him a chance just because he's a nice guy.
Sometimes y'all give him a chance because he make good money.
Well, that's part of the nice income.
He's a nice earner.
He's a nice guy. So, you know, why should you be in a relationship at the expense of your happiness and fulfillment? So you just think like, oh, he was nice. So you know what they do? We put him in the friend zone.
You came up with
nice.
You feel bored? So that now you just get him, okay, because he's bored?
Well, you try and find new and exciting things, you know, that you can do together.
Right.
You know, it's good to keep things interesting in every aspect of any relationship. But not a good sign that if you're doing this to distract yourself from being bored with him. Let me find something else to do because he's so boring. There's a difference. But if your partner bores you, then you're dating down.
Do success mean anything to the person? Okay, so you saying like, do they want to really be successful? That's what you're saying?
Yes. Do they really care to be successful?
Are they good with just making it?
With making it, having nothing, not thinking about the future.
Okay, let me
if you're not ambitious in making anything happen.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And this is a rough one. I always heard, if you're gonna love somebody, love them for who they are and if they never gonna change. Now, some people will never tell you that they gonna change. So it's just like loving somebody that smokes cigarettes. You got to become in that situation saying, this person gonna smoke cigarettes till they die. You know what I'm saying? You can't come in there saying he smokes cigarettes. If I stop him from smoking cigarettes, he'll be a nice person. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to come in certain situations knowing he might grow in certain ways, but some dudes just want to go to a regular old job, get off, drink his beer, chill with his partners, and go to sleep and do it all over again.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm just saying, none of that extra, but we're going to get on that tomorrow, but none of that extra stuff that you feel like a man should kind of want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mental stimulation.
You crave mental stimulations. So just like we were saying earlier, if you and your partner don't connect on a mental level, you don't have the same mental stability. You're lacking of interest of anything. Your thought-provoking conversation. You don't know how to have a basic conversation, with your partner. It makes it different. It's a mental challenge.
Okay.
You don't expect more from your partner. You stick with him because of him or her, because they have great qualities like loyalty and honesty. But this isn't enough for a relationship hero, like the save whole type thing. But if you're settling for less, you're basically saying you're unworthy.
Well, one thing about, I was looking at this this picture the other day, and it was in this book. I mean, in this group, and it had a picture of a Mexican man. I don't know if he was Mexican, Hispanic, whatever. But he was in the back of a truck, and he had his girl was on the back of the truck with him, and she was hugging under his arm, and he had it on there. And see, this is what men get mad at. Like, sometimes men feel like sometimes we got to be all, and we got to be inspired to be the president of the United States or something one day, to just be regular. Like, women will walk around and say, I have no limits. Like they know, like any of their partners make these $200,000, $300,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would be partying at the Sugar Motel Club if you made $200,000, $300,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you would put this level on a man, what you expect him to level up to. And ain't nothing wrong with men accepting. See, men accept that I'm gonna be this. I might not rise no more than this in my life, and I got to be good with it. I'm gonna make what I can with this, and I'm gonna save my money the best way I can. Do this. But if I want to have 3 business, hey, see, women now. I look at women sometimes now, and they running themselves with like a chicken with their head cut out. They got 4 jobs. They got 3. They got 3 jobs and 3 side hustles and all this stuff. And guess what? They doing all that. And I know dudes that got 1 job and able to save more money than them, because the more hustles they got, the more they go out and spend more, the more they feel like they got to pity themselves and go to this and got their $300,000 a house or this and that, they 4-car garage and all that. And if they mess around and lose their job, they just about gonna lose everything they got in the year.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I don't want to live like that. And I would rather live on the what's name where I can pace myself and I gotta understand it, because just like it's a dude in the hood right now, and I used to be one of the dudes. You mess around, get you a house paid for, whatever, and you save your money. It might look like a crack house. You know what I'm saying? But the simple fact is yours, and you save money. You ain't got to break your neck at work. All you got to do is pay your little taxes every year or something or whatever. One thing about that is a man feel like, okay, I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm good. I mean, what is so important in life that I got to look like money or I got to look like this to be comfortable and be happy? You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much things that today that it seems like it takes for to make a woman happy. That's why a lot of men are checking out. Because, okay, we say if you treat us, you cook, you treat us, don't cuss us out and all that, we good. Now, sometimes a woman got a list from here all the way down. Yes, I want his feet to be this long. I want him to dress like this. I want him to be sensitive and strong, mean but not too mean, innocent but not too innocent. I mean, you got a whole list.
But your list is actually the same, but you have determined a way that you can eliminate extra stuff. So if you tell us the way we can do that, our list will be short too. So help us out. You still have the same criteria. It's just not long. You just short list your list.
Right.
You know how to eliminate the process.
Oh, man, that's a good one. So do you think that you attract what you are? And I agree. And I think a lot of women don't realize what you are right now and you attract it. If you mess around and make babies with it.
Look, I'm feeling some type of way. I attract what I am. So I am that person. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm a beast in the street. Pimping ain't easy.
If I'm not,
if I'm not working, my clothes match my hood. I live in West Jackson all day. He said not working, his clothes match his hood. Oh Lord.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, but see, that's what I'm trying to say. Men are not the same as women. You know what I'm saying? Like men can be happy at a little old bitty house in the cut. He got 8 pit bulls back there. He happy. As long as he can afford enough dog food to keep his dog fed. He got a nice bank account and all that. He got a car, get him back and forth. This and that. He's stacking in the paper. This good. Guess what? A woman want a mansion that she can park 8 cars that she don't. Women can't never keep that many cars. You ever seen a woman with 7, 8 cars? Women always look. Women don't never have more than 2 cars. Them things they get towed away and everything. They get
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Look, she let her niece and all them drive it. They tow it up. I mean, women always, because women too nice. They gonna let somebody else drive it. All this
stuff. Whatever.
Big Dog say he a lawyer and a business owner.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
He Gucci.
It's like that.
Yeah.
I know. Great job. I know.
What kind of cigars that is? Huh?
That's the business.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what you say? You already know what the business is.
I already know him and his business.
Oh, okay.
I just said congratulations, sir.
Oh, so he sells cigars?
No, the cigar shop.
Oh, that's
Churchill, the cigar shop.
Oh, the cigar shop. That's his?
Churchill.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
He'll tell you about it.
Oh, it must be an inside thing. I don't know.
No inside.
He said, I stay low. Yeah.
You know, over there by the Lakeland Drive area. Yeah. Well, congratulations. You know, folks, that's good.
How we say all the time, we love y'all to death. Please like and share. But we all have to do things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That part. Hold on. We ain't heard this thing all day.
I know, right? You been quiet with it and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at you.
How they say? Yeah. Hey, how we said? We look. Joker got to get off here one day. You know how it is.
Good night, Chelsea. Good night, Mr. Martin. Thank you guys for hanging with us. Great show tonight. Enjoyed you all.
Appreciate it.
Tasha, I know she's probably still here, maybe.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody. Dipping in and all that good stuff. There was a nice conversation, and tomorrow night gonna be even more raw because we gonna be talking about that thing tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I think what the subject is. Okay. Hey, look, can a woman match a man's grind, and can a man match a woman's hustle? That's tomorrow's show. Oh, yeah, it's going down. It's going down tomorrow. We're going to have a show on this thing. We're going to see what up tomorrow. All right, how they say? Sometimes you just got to go. Sometimes you gotta go. How they say? And like I said, they enjoyed you too, man. And we'll see y'all tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Tuesday.
How they say? Be there or be square. That's old school. Y'all